discuss we are discussing the question of exercise 14.1. So we have discussed question number 1 and 2. Now with question number 3 we are doing measures of all the three angles of different triangles are given below. Classify the triangle as acute, obtuse or right. So according to this angle we have to classify the triangle as acute, obtuse or right. The first question when you see it 45, 76 and 59. So you see what you observe that the all angle is less than 90. This is the case of acute angle. So how to write this question or solve this question? You copy. I will give the sample here. You write this question and you write angle of acute angle triangle. This is the angle of acute angle triangles. Okay, you have to write what the question asks that you have to give the this angle is of which triangle? This angle is of acute angle triangle. Okay, so you write not angle here. One more thing you write given angles. Okay, given angles are of acute angle triangle. Okay, second one you look for 92, for 38, 50. So you can see that 98 one is more than 90, that is it is the angle of obtuse angle triangle. Now third one 60, 30, 90, one is 90, that is this is the angle of right angle triangle. Now in fourth number what you see, the question, you read question carefully. Measure the three side of measures of three side of angle, sides of different triangles are given below. Classify them as equilateral, isosceles, or scalene. We have to classify this measure of the side as scalene, equilateral, or isosceles. So we go here. We check the first question, that is 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, and 5 centimeter. Do you know this is the example of scalene, isn't it? Because all sides are different. So how to write? I have given here. So you write given sides are of scalene triangle. Now after that 8 centimeter, 6 centimeter, 8 centimeter, two sides are equal. Then this is the case of isosceles. 3, 3, 5. Isosceles 5.5, 5.5, 5.5. Equilateral triangle. Like this you have to solve all the question of this 4 number. Okay. Classify the following triangle as equilateral, isosceles or scalene from the measure of their angles. Okay, now we have to we have to observe the angle and then we classify them as equilateral, isosceles and scalene. Okay, now so as you remember when discuss the type of triangle, then I also discussed about the angle of the when you discuss the types of triangle based upon side, then also I discussed about how we check what you call angle of the different triangle. Okay, first question you can see, first question is for 45, 90 and 45 again. You can see that uh, two angles are equal. Then this is the case of isosceles, isn't it? Because two angles are equal in the case of isosceles only. Second one 60, 30, 90. So this is the case of scalene because no any angles are equal. Third number 60, 60 and again 60. So this is the case of equilateral, isn't it? Like this you have to solve. And question number 6 and 7 you do it by yourself. I'm not going to discuss this one with you. In 7 number you have to differentiate these two, you do it by yourself. Okay, now we start new topic here, property of triangle. So we have a different properties of triangle here. First property is angle sum property of triangle. Okay, so I have some note upon it. So whatever thing we have to study I have keep here in short form. Now angle sum property or sorry, sum of angle or angle sum property of triangle, we use this whenever we use uh, whenever you use this property. Okay, you have to learn this word. Okay, so angle of all sum of all angles of triangle is 180. You know this one as you study in class 6 also. The second thing that we have to study about the exterior angle property. Okay, the exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Okay, this one, exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles. Now, exterior angle formed by producing any of its side, when we extend it, we can get exterior angle. Suppose I extend this BC to D, then what we get here, angle 4. This 4 is equals to sum of 1 and 2 interior opposite angle. The interior angle are 1, 2, 3, but opposite side are 1 and 2. That's why this 4 is equals to sum of 1 and 2. Like this only 5 is the sum of 1 and 3. Like this 6 is the sum of 2 and 3. So again I explain, exterior angle is equals to sum of interior opposite angle. So these are the interior angles. The sum of this exterior angle equal to sum of interior opposite angle. Okay. Now exterior angle is greater than any interior angle. Okay. Exterior angle is always greater than any of its interior angle. Okay. Now length of triangle. About length of triangle, the sum of two sides are always greater than the third side. Okay. Sum of two sides are always greater than the third side. Suppose if we are taking sum of AB and BC, then it is greater than AC. Like this only BC plus AC is greater than AB. AB plus AC is greater than BC. So this thing you have to keep in your mind when we are doing proof, or when we are doing the proofing this thing. Also you have to keep in your mind that any of the, suppose here I can give here, this 4 is always greater than 1, angle 1, or angle 2, or angle 3. Like this only angle 5 is also greater than 1, 2 and 3, and angle 6 is also greater than 1, 2 and 3. So second one is about median. What is the median? It is drawn from any vertex to the midpoint of its opposite side. Suppose we are to consider A. Okay, A, or sorry, here I am considering B. So when you considering B, the opposite side is AC. The midpoint of AC is here. Suppose this is the midpoint of AC, E. Okay, then we have to, when we join these vertices to E, this is known as median, and these two are equal. Okay, equal. Here also, suppose we are considering A, opposite side is BC, its midpoint is D. When we join it, we get AD as a median. So like this you have to solve, you have to understand what is the median. Now altitudes. For altitudes we have this one. Altitudes. Here, altitudes of triangle which is drawn from perpendicular, which we draw perpendicular from the vertices to its opposite side. Suppose we are considering A and this opposite side is BC. So we draw this altitude A, from A to this. So this is the altitude. This is the altitude AL. Again we have vertices B and altitude. The opposite side is AC. So altitude we can draw BM. Okay. So like this you can do altitude in triangle. Now I think we discussed all the topic of this side. Okay, altitude is given. We already discussed. Two angles given to us, and we have to find a third angle. You can solve when you add these two, and we have to subtract by 180. Then we get the third angle also here. You can solve it by at your home. Means your home. You can solve this. Now 4.2 we discussed today till question number 5. In question number 1, the measure of three angles have been given in each of the following problem. Find out which of these groups can form a triangle. You have to find out that which of this given group of triangle can form. Sorry, electricity is gone here. So here, so what we do here, that we have to add all the angles, and we check whether the sum is 180 or not. If the sum is 180, then that angle can form a triangle. If it is not, then it doesn't form a triangle. Okay.